Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. Today we are uptown at my massage therapy office. As many of you know, I am a licensed body worker in the state of South Carolina. I have been practicing now for about 7 years, and I've been dedicating some of the videos here on my YouTube channel to sharing about my massage practice, answering some of the frequently asked questions that I receive, and just sharing tips and tricks in general. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about 5 tools that I use in my business that have been really helpful to me. Some of these things make my job easier and take some of the strain and the load off me as the therapist. And some of them are things that make it more relaxing or enjoyable for the client. So let's head on inside and get to it. So some of these things might seem very simple, but I think they are things that are often looked over or that people think they just don't need when they begin this kind of a business. But after so many years of doing this, I have found these things to be incredibly helpful tools, and most of them are things that I just could not live without. So I thought I would share them here with you guys today in hopes that they could help anyone else out who is looking to begin a business like this, wondering what they need to buy or what are the most important tools that they should have before they start. The first thing I want to talk about is my electronic table. It moves up and down so it can position the client wherever I need them to be, depending on what body part I'm working on or where I am throughout the massage. It takes so much strain off from my back, neck, and shoulders and makes it so I don't have to lean over so far. And it also helps me when I need to use more or less pressure. I actually shared about this table in my last video where I was talking about how to avoid injury as a body worker. And if you haven't checked that out already, I definitely recommend it. I will link it up here and in the description down below. But I discuss a little bit about how this table helps me to maintain correct body mechanics and posture, which goes such a long way in maintaining the longevity of your career and not getting injured. This was one of the very first things that I purchased before I began my massage therapy business. I paid $700 for it secondhand from a friend of mine who just happened to be selling it, and he was upgrading to a newer model. I have had it, like I said, 7 years now. It is still in great condition, and I absolutely cherish this piece of equipment. The next thing I want to share about is this heated table warmer. I absolutely love this, like myself as a client getting a massage. It feels so good on my back. It's especially nice in the winter months, but I use it all summer long. Most of my customers want it on no matter how warm it is outside. It has 2 settings, so you can put it on high or low. I think it also adds an extra layer of cushion to the table and makes it a little more comfortable. And it's just nice and relaxing. Another bonus is that it allows me as the therapist to keep my room cooler, which is nice as I'm working because I do get warm a lot of the time. But I can keep this table warmer on, and that way I can have the temperature in the actual room a little bit lower and the customer doesn't get cold. So I definitely recommend getting one of these. And on the topic of keeping the room nice and cool and just having airflow circulating all the time is to have a fan. I actually have this fan heater combination because in the winter months, I like having the heater going, and in the summer months, I like having the fan going. It just keeps the temperature where I need it to be. And also just having it running creates like a white noise in addition to my music or whatever sounds I have playing. It just kind of like drowns out any other noises that might be going on in the building or around us outside. All right, so the next thing is this hot stone warmer, and the hot stones or hot towels can also go in it. Not only do the hot stones help relax the customer and soothe sore and aching muscles so that we can actually get in and work on them a little bit deeper without it being so uncomfortable for the client, but they they also add another way to increase your charge a little bit so you can make a little extra money. So when you do hot stones for somebody, you can add $5 or $10 extra, whatever the going rate in your market is. And it helps just boost your income a little bit with a simple little addition that doesn't really cost you that much in the long run. My hot stone and towel warmer was about $90 on Amazon. I've had it for 4 or 5 years now, and it's still running great. It also has this UV light function, so it sterilizes anything that you put in it. But when I get done with the stones, each time I wash them in hot soapy water, and then I bring them in and I put them in the stone warmer under the UV light until my next client comes. Personally, I love using them as like a part of the massage, so I'll use them to warm my hands up before I go in on some sore, achy muscles, and I'll also hold them in my hand and glide them along the back and the neck and the shoulders and things like that as I'm working on that part of the body. And last but not least, one of my favorite things to incorporate into my massage practice are essential oils. There are so many different ones that are great to help ease and soothe sore muscles, but there's also an aromatherapy aspect to it that can be peaceful and calming in its own way. So sometimes you're going for the smell itself, and sometimes you're going for the medicinal purpose of that oil, depending on your client's wants and needs. Of course, you always have to check with everybody before you use these to make sure it's not something they're allergic to or bothered by. But you can give them several options to choose from, and usually you'll find something that works for each person. I apply them with the coconut oil that I'm already using in the massage, and that way that has a carrier so it's not irritating the skin or anything like that. I also use these oils in addition to the hot stones and the hot towels, and it makes for a really great combination. When you have somebody who has trouble relaxing, there's certain oils you can have them breathe in to help calm them down and ease them into the massage. And again, like I said, there's certain ones that help with muscle aches and pains and spasms and cramping, and can just be a great analgesic effect for the customer. So they have a wide variety of uses, and it's definitely something that I suggest researching and looking into and implementing into your own practice. Right now, I'm learning raindrop technique, which uses several different oils and is an ancient healing method that has been used in Eastern medicine for hundreds of years. And I'm so excited to start incorporating that into my practice very soon. All right, guys, I think that about wraps it up. Thank you so much for watching. As always, I appreciate each and every one of you very, very much. If you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. And if you're not already, subscribe to my channel so you can stay tuned for more videos. I hope you all have a wonderful day today, and make sure you are doing something to take care of yourself. Bye.